What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a pretty cool video for you guys. We're doing a product featurette on the Swing Path Trainer, but more specifically, I'm going to be talking about the guide bar today. Why we put it on the tee, what it's used for, different ways to use it, so that you can best optimize your training for you and your specific needs. Let's go. Today we're talking about the guide bar. And for those of you that aren't too familiar with the Swing Path Trainer, it is this orange stick floating right here. We're gonna talk about why we put it on the tee, how it can help fix your swing, and then different ways that you can use it that best suits you. To start off, it moves in a couple of different ways. It goes left to right, just like that, swivels back and forth, and it can go up and down, just like this, and actually come completely out. The reason that we have the guide bar on here is for two reasons. Number one is to get you on plane early by keeping you from swinging down to the ball. We want to swing under it and be on plane with the ball early. Number two is we want to prevent casting the hands. So hitters that have a big problem with releasing early, if they do that, they're going to be hitting the vertical part of the bar over here. And then for those of you who don't know, the way it switches over from righty to lefty or vice versa, right now I'm set up for righty. To switch it over, it just slides like that. So that is why we have it move back and forth. So let's talk about the ways that you can use, Let's talk about the different ways that you can use the guide bar. So the first one, the obvious one, is using it totally normal. So having it all the way over to the side and then having the guide bar at its highest setting. This is good for new hitters. It gives them a bigger margin of error to get used to swinging over the tee and work on getting that plane a little bit better. Then, as your hitters get better, and this is why we added in the ability to move it up and down, you can lower that guide bar, so it's really gonna force them to get on that plane early. You're not gonna be able to swing down even in the slightest. And more importantly, it's going to challenge your hitters continually. So as they get better, you can continually challenge them, force them to focus on what they're doing, and really get their swing consistent and on plane early. The other way that you can use this is for someone that has a really hard time keeping their hands in, big casters. We see a lot of coaches take the guide bar and move it up a little bit, just to over-exaggerate how close that vertical bar is to really keep them inside and prevent them from casting. And then the last thing that we see, and this is for softball players, specifically slap hitters, a lot of coaches like to take it out and have their hitters work on their slap hitting, getting on plane early without having to worry about that. So that's going to be it for today. If you have any questions about the guide bar or the Swing Path Trainer, or just hitting in general, if you have any ideas for future videos that you want us to make, put them in the comments below. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.